Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a real quick look at a brand new 2023 No Boundaries 20.3 Essentials Only version of their trailer. So we're going to take a few minutes, run you through the inside and outside of the RV, kind of go over some of the differences between the Essentials Only and the traditional No Boundaries version. There's about an $8,000 difference between the two campers. So we're going to go over that for you real quick, show you what it's all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 No Boundaries 20.3 EO version. And the EO stands for Essentials Only. This is a little bit more affordable or less expensive version of the No Boundaries unit. So they have the traditional 20.3 model with all the off-road suspension and quite a few little upgrades. But then they also have the clientele that doesn't really go off-roading and wanted more of a traditional trailer. So that is where this one comes into play. This one runs about $8,000 less than the higher end version or more upgraded option version, the traditional 20.3. So let's start back here in the back and we'll kind of go over some of the things that are not on here, or at least different on the Essentials Only versus the regular. So first things up, we do have two larger bunks back here. So you have window, USB charger port, and light at each bunk. Same thing down below here. Now one of the differences here is there's no back door and the bottom bunk does not flip up, giving you access out the rear end of the RV. You do still have the storage and everything back here, same sleeping capacity. You just lose that back access door back there. Back here on the right side, we have our bathroom area here. So up top, you have a vent fan up there, skylight up above, ABS tub surround, pull across curtain. Now one of the other things that got taken out is there's no Showermiser back here, which is basically a water saver for off-the-grid campers. So this is again going more for that traditional camp spot area, and you have a nice shower area, but just no Showermiser. Here you have your water pump and gas water heater switch, the electric switch for the water heaters outside, monitor panel for your holding tanks. There's still a light switch in there. You have a foot flush toilet. You have a decent amount of sink and cabinet and counter space in there. So bathroom pretty much stayed the same. Same basic floor plan, just different option packages. So next to the bathroom here, you have your pantry area here. Quite a bit of storage space in there. On the side of the pantry is the digital thermostat for your AC or your propane furnace. Slide out wise, you have a 12-volt slide system. There is the booth dinette, traditional booth dinette here, which will go down and make into a bed, so you could sleep an extra guest or two in there. Now down below here, you have storage underneath each seat. Looking up at the ceiling area, you have a Coleman AC. For the kitchen area here, the unit has the Norcold gas and electric refrigerator. Traditionally in the larger or more optioned out No Boundaries version, it would be a 12-volt only 10.7 cubic foot fridge. Here, this one is a gas or electric refrigerator, and it's 6.3 cubic foot. So a little bit difference in size, but this version works on propane and electric. Below the bunk area is one of your heat ducts. The heat ducts are coming out the cabinetry instead of the floor. Electric box with breakers and fuses down there. Propane leak detector down there. And then you have a convection microwave in this model. There is 3-burner gas stove top, little light up knobs, flip down glass lid. You also have hood range light and fan, and then you do have some storage space up above here as well. The window over here behind the sink area does open. You have the high-rise sprayer faucet, little sink cover, and a single bowl sink. Electric outlet on the side of the counter and in front, along with another heat duct down there. And then you also have a little bit of storage space down below. I forgot to mention, below the microwave area down there, you also have kind of a return for the furnace area. That's where the furnace is actually located underneath there. Now, right here at the entry door area here, you do have a couple little bar stools set up. Little counter space there. Now, above the window, there's a backer in the wall for a TV. And you have cable outlet and also a 12-volt outlet up there. Now, on the other version of this, it has a 12-volt TV that comes as part of the package. On the Essentials Only version, they left out the TV, so you can either get it or not get it. You're not forced to have it. And if you don't like their TV, then you can get your own as well. Jackknife sofa here. This will flip down, allowing you to make this area into a bed. So we're going to set the camera down here real quick. I just want to kind of show you how this works. And again, all we're going to do, just kind of grab this at the bottom and flip this down. That goes into bed mode, allowing you to pull your hinge over here and flip your mattress down. So real quick and easy to do. On the side of the bed over here, there's storage space under there. Electric outlet and USB charger port on both sides of the bed. You have hanging closet on each side of the bed. Now, another thing that they took out on the Essentials model, there's no LED light strips in the closet area, where it had some backlighting in there. But still, same size closet, just no excess lighting. Little shelf space up above. And then on each side, there's also some shelf space behind the closet as well. Just up above the bed area here is a roof vent. You have the pull across curtain area here for privacy. So not a huge amount of differences inside, but again, this version is about $8,000 cheaper than the other version. So this one's coming in currently about $25,000 roughly, where the other version's running somewhere more closer to the $33,000 range. See what else we got here on the inside. It looks like everything else for the most part, I believe, is going to be more outside. Another thing that they did take out is the front window. So there is no window in the front of the RV, which some of you may actually like that. No light coming in to wake you up in the morning. One less thing to worry about leaking. So it will look a little different. You'll notice that when we get outside. We're going to head outside real quick. I want to run over what's going on outside wise for you and show you that as well. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 No Boundaries 20.3 EO version here. We're going to start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So again, this is the Essentials Only version, so it's not optioned out as heavily as the regular No Boundaries version, saving you close to $8,000. So you got it either way, depending on what you prefer. Obviously, make sure you get the version you want. Outside wise, we have fiberglass exterior, still attached to the Asdale composite material, still foam block insulated sidewalls and aluminum frame construction. Construction of the body did not change. You have power awning, LED light strip built in close to the body there, manual override in the front arm head, and adjustable arms. You have deep tent safety glass windows. You're going to have a pass-through storage compartment here across the front of the RV. Some of that aluminum tube framing there you can see. And this customer is actually getting theirs with the Blue Ox weight distribution hitch system. Down below here, you do have a scissor jack on each corner, so you have 4 scissor jacks to stabilize the RV. Still has the enclosed underbelly, however it does not have 12-volt heated holding tanks. So that is another difference between the Essentials Only and the regular. Entry step wise, we're back to a traditional 3 entry step hover style step rated for 300 pounds, where the other version has a flip down more ride step. So a little difference there. Large folding entry handle. You have your porch light up there. There is your 6-gallon gas electric water heater right here. Electric outlet here. Furnace exhaust out right here. On this version, because it's a gas electric fridge, you have an extra black panel here that you would not have had on the other version because it's got a 12-volt fridge. There is also your stove exhaust up there as well. Now the big difference, and one of the biggest cost difference, I guess I should say more than anything, is going to be your suspension. This is a traditional leaf spring axle instead of the beast mode off-road suspension. You have steel wheels instead of aluminum wheels as well. Still got easy lube hubs, but you can kind of see underneath of here a little bit. That is a traditional RV leaf spring kind of setup. There's also a gas line hookup down here. Again, enclosed underbelly. But not really building this one for the off-road customer like the regular No Boundaries is. This is more, again, traditional travel trailer. Little storage area right here. It is prepped on the side for a portable solar panel right there. That is another difference between the Essentials Only and the regular No Boundaries. It is prepped for solar on the side or prepped on the roof, but it does not actually come with solar. Again, they're not expecting this one to be kind of off-grid camping. So if you want to add that, you could. But once you start adding on a lot of this stuff, you almost might as well get the regular No Boundaries version and spend the extra $8,000. Traditional flat back rear end. You have your spare tire mounted back here as well. 4-inch square tube bumper. Detachable 30-amp power cord here as well. Cable and satellite inlet goes in the back right here. Dump area down here for your gray and black, and hot and cold low point water drains as well. Another little difference is going to be graphics. There's not as many graphics on the Essentials model as there is in the regular version. One other thing I did forget to mention, on the inside I forgot earlier, is there's no Central Vac built in. So that is one of the differences as well. Down below here, freshwater tank drain, city water inlet, and your gravity freshwater tank fill right here also. But I'm going to put a list down below of some of the things that are not on this version, just to kind of put that down in the description area for you. You have 2 20-pound propane tanks up here, hard bottle cover, room for 1 or possibly 2 batteries, depending on how many you want. Traditional 7-way Bargman wiring plug, manual tongue jack instead of power. You have 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety change, traditional breakaway cable. And again, no front window. But overall, very, very similar. And it really just kind of boils down to, you know, are you going to be going off grid and kind of do a lot of that off-roading type of stuff? Or are you more the customer that's just, you know, needing the essentials only, traveling to a campground, spending most of your time outside and just kind of coming back looking for a place to crash? This has a lot of really nice bells and whistles, but it doesn't have all that off-road kind of suspension and off-grid type of stuff. So depending on what you want, you can spend the extra and get the traditional, or save the money and just get you a regular camper. All right, guys, thanks a bunch for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I hope this helped explain some of the essentials only differences. Be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. Also, if you're looking at the upgraded or more optioned out version of this floor plan, check out my video on that. I did as well. I'll really go over more details on that version also. Thanks again.